Hi, Morpheus here. This review is going to be all about the T26E4 SuperPershing, and this is post-nerf. In other words, after the spaced armor at the front has had its angle changed. It's been made less steep, so therefore so-called less effective. I know a lot of people that sold this tank when they heard what they were going to do to it, but I decided to keep hold of it and take it out and see whether it was still worth keeping in the garage. To be quite honest with you, from what I've seen so far, I'm glad I did. Yes, it's not quite the well protected tank it was, but in my humble opinion, I think this spaced armor can still do the job for you. You just have to be aware that it's not going to be quite as good as it once was, and it's still a good earner too. So let me get on with the stats for you before we take you into a battle. Also, after the first battle, I do have a few little clips that I want to show you of incidents that happened in some of the battles that I've had where this space armor did do what it was there to do. I'll say no more, we'll see that a little later. So anyway, the hit points for the SuperPershing, 1,500, and its speed is now 40.2 kilometers an hour with a traverse speed of 32 degrees a second. Its hull armor is 177 millimeters at the front, 76 at the side, and 50 at the rear. The turret armor is 101 millimeters at the front, 76 at the side, and 76 at the rear. The gun is the 90 millimeter T26E4 that has a rate of fire of 7.32 rounds a minute, with an average penetration of 170 millimeters with armor piercing, 258 with premium rounds, and 45 millimeters with HE. And the average damage is 240 with armor piercing, 240 with premium, and 320 hit points with HE rounds. The dispersion rate, as we're now calling it, is now 0.38 at 100 meters, which is respectable, and an aiming time of 2.3 seconds. The turret traverse speed is 24 degrees a second, and the view range is 390 meters with a signal range of 745 meters. Okay, so now we've got through the stats, we'll take you straight into the first battle that I want to show you on this review. Okay, here we are, Ensk, and an opportunity to see just how badly this armor nerf affected the SuperPershing. I know a lot of you guys were concerned about the change in angle of the front armor on the hull, and I know a lot of you did actually sell the tank, but I wasn't one of them. I really wanted to take a good look and see just how it did affect it, and see whether it's still worth keeping in my garage. And one of the other things I will mention also is you'll notice that I do have premium ammo loaded, but I don't buy that with gold. I have that set up to be purchased by credits, as this tank is a good earner, and you can use some gold ammo with it and still make some money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take us to the right hand side of this map for two reasons. One, I don't really want to take the SuperPershing through the town, and two, there's only a couple of us going this way and I don't want to see this side left wide open. So far it's a piece of artillery, the E25 and me, so we'll see how we fare. definitely a bit light on this side, but it does seem that most of the enemy team seems to be going through the town, so we may be okay. We'll see how we get on. Seems very quiet so far down this side. So let's push forward a little bit and see if we can spot. Now the E25 is making a move too, so that's good. Hopefully he can see something before I do. And he does. 80, 15. And I'm not going to penetrate this one.
We didn't even scratch them.
So I want to swing round to the left here and see if we can't get a shot on his side armour. Are these pipes destroyable or not? Nope, obviously not. Okay, just draw his attention away from the 25.
Penetrate their armor.
Okay, I'm going to go over to gold armour, ammo. And I want to make sure that I can penetrate, and I want to try and track him here.
Enemy armor is damaged.
That worked. Not taking any chances.
Enemy is hit.
And as I say, you can get away with using a bit of premium
They're knocked down.
kill one with this tank, because it is for fairly good owners. So if you set it up for credits, you can usually get away with it and still make some money. So let's see what else we've got down this side. Okay, an E25. Doesn't look good for our E25, does it? No, he's dead. Okay. Well, I'm not going to push forward here because I don't want to give this E25 the opportunity to use his speed and manoeuvrability to try and swing around and deal some punishment out to my flank. So I'm just going to sit here for a moment and see what he's going to do. Let him make the move first and then deal with it as I can. To be quite honest with you, I'm a bit surprised. I thought he might have tried to swing round me. Okay, somebody in my team seems to know something I don't, so let's move forward and see what's going on here. See if he's moved. I'm a little bit nervous that he might be trying to swing around behind me, but we'll see. Okay. Doesn't seem to be there. I'm not going to move for the cap. There's only 3 of them left, so we'll see whether we can destroy the entire team. I really want to know where the E25's disappeared to. Now he's there, so let's see if we can't swing around behind them. Oh, that's one less. Here we go.
Enemy armor is
Gotcha.
destroyed.
Okay, 1 to go, and we've got the victory. And I've just realised I'm still using gold ammo. Silly me. But that would be interesting because we can see at the end how much I still made, even though I was using gold rounds. Okay, how do we do? Well, we spotted 1, we assisted 1, we destroyed 2, and we damaged 2. Wasn't a lot of targets on that side, we can't expect too much. So, we fired 6 rounds, we had 6 hits, and only 4 penetrations due to the British TD. We still made 24,731 credits using gold rounds, incidentally. 617 points due to the lack of targets. But hey ho, at least we got the win. Okay, I'm going to show you two clips now from some battles that I've had that will hopefully demonstrate to you what the sloped armour can still do. So I'm hoping you'll find this interesting. Right, this clip I want to show you demonstrates how this spaced armour, even though they've reduced the angle so it's not as effective as it used to be, can still do the job for you. If you notice down the end of the road there, just around the corner, there's a Waffen tracker, and in a moment he's going to roll back, which means I can get a shot on him. Now he's going to get a shot back on me too. Now if I just pause that for a minute, you'll notice the angle that I've got my armour at. So he's not got me square on. I am angling my armour to make it even more effective for him, or for me should I say, but he has hit me right at the front there. But if you notice, I've taken no damage whatsoever. Let's just pause this a moment so we can take a look. There's the damage. As you can see, it has penetrated the outer armour, but it obviously hasn't penetrated all the way through to the inner armour, because I was on 1,499 hit points before I took the hit, and I'm still on 1,499 hit points. So this spaced armour still can do the job for you. Now I know a lot of people panicked and sold this tank when they heard it was going to be nerfed, but I really wanted to hold on to it to see whether it could still do a job, and I still think it can. You just have to realise it's not going to be quite as effective as it used to be, and play it accordingly. But let's just roll on a bit, because I got, oops, a bit of jerkiness there. Satisfying. And I bet he's wishing he destroyed me with that first hit. Right guys, this is the second clip I want to show you about the effectiveness of this spaced armour at the front. Now I'm concentrating on the ridgeline over there. There's an M6 and a T32, and I'm totally unaware that the object 416 is peeking around that corner there, and he is going to take a shot at me in a minute and hit me in the spaced armour. There we go. So let's have a look at what damage is done. As you can see that he has penetrated the outer armour there, but obviously that hasn't penetrated the main armour, because we've received no damage whatsoever. Okay, so that's no TD like in the last clip. It's Russian Tier 8 medium, but still it's a challenge for the armour, and I think it passed successfully. So let's just carry on here and watch me get my revenge on this cheeky chappy.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Okay then, let's take you into the second of our 3 battles today, and see how we get on. I hope you enjoy. Okay, here we are, our Haloof, and on this game I'm going to stay up on the ridgeline.
Let's get this show on the road.
And see if we can get some sniping done. Hopefully no one's going to pinch my favourite little rock over there, and I can tuck myself in nice and tight. Hello, we have some traffic coming down already. Oops, let's see if I can get my gun on him. To your left, there you go.
Enemy armor is hit.
379, not a bad hit. No more targets at the moment though. I'm going to keep myself tucked in nice and tight to this rock. And let's see what we can spot from up here. Oh, here we go. We have a team killer. Deep joy. Sorry guys, for those of you that do enjoy team killing, I don't understand your mentality. I think you need your head seeing too, but there you go. Totally pointless. got that much pent up frustration, you should save it for the enemy. Keeping a beady eye on him just in case he decides to swing his gun round at me. Okie dokie, so we've got an object 416 trying to make his way around here now, so we need to keep an eye on him, that's for sure. Just ping the map, just make sure other people are aware that he's there. It's interesting the way they've changed this map actually. You've got that raised ground in the middle of the town, and this approach here seems to have a little bit more cover. A little bit late trying to get a shot on the top of his turret there. But he's taken some damage. So, and he's on his own from what I can see, so maybe he might just be a bit tentative. But I do want to keep my angle, armour angled if I can. Because if he's going to get a shot at me, I don't want to make it easy for him. This is a KV2, maybe we can get a shot on this little guy. Now I need to get down on his lower hull really. See if we can get some pen down there. Unfortunately, he disappeared, so we don't know if we penetrated him or not. Let's have another go.
Penetration.
200. Oh, look at that. 10 hit points left. Let's take a blind shot.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
And worth it. We got a kill. T32 down there. Just taking a wild shot there, seeing if we can destroy any of his cover. I don't think we did much. I really want to keep a beady eye open on that object 416. At the moment he doesn't seem too adventurous, but you never know. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if he's lighting me up, so I don't want to push around that rock too much in case somebody on the ridgeline gets a shot on me. Let's see if we can get a hit on this T32.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Yeah, we got him for 242 and then somebody finished him off, so he's gone too. But that TD down there seems to be quite happy to be... oh, he's taken another hit, so he's not got much left. What was that, 62, 67 points? The hell?
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Another T32 pushing forward. What the hell is our guy doing?
Penetration.
Oh, gods. Why did he break cover like that? Never mind, at least the T32's gone. And we are winning 11-6, so it's fairly comfortable. Still do have my concerns about that object 416. I haven't seen him for a while, so... Can we get a shot on this? That was weird. Let's try that again. Okay, I've got no idea why those 2 rounds missed, to be quite honest with you. Last gold round to go.
Critical hit.
And we track the M6. And one of the things that I like about this this tank is you can afford to use a few gold rounds and still make some money. Particularly as I don't buy the premium rounds with... oh, we got a tap there. I don't buy the premium rounds with gold, I always buy them with credits. Hello, there you are. I knew I took my eye off of him for too long, but if you notice, I've taken no damage. Gotcha. Killed 2. That's interesting. I took another hit there on the spaced armour at the front, and it was angled as well, which was an advantage, but yet again no damage. So it just goes to show that although it's not as good as it used to be, it still can take a hit. Okay, time to roll forward then. There's only 2 left. There's no way on God's earth I'm going to get up there in time to help out. Because although this is going quite nicely downhill, once we start going uphill, things are going to slow down quite considerably. As you can see. For a medium tank going uphill, yeah. Time to bring a packed lunch if you're going up a steep hill for too long. It's just a case of waiting now for our guys to finish off the last 2 tanks. The last 1 tank, and hopefully we got a nice victory. And yet again, proven that the spaced armour on this tank can still do the business. And there we go, last tank gone, another victory, and another test of the spaced armour at the front of the SuperPershing. Right guys, just one more battle to show you today, and apologies for the fact that none of the games I've shown you so far have had more than 2 kills in them, and it's not to say that this tank isn't capable of killing more tanks in a match. It certainly is. I know, I've done it. It's just unfortunately on the games that I've had 3 or 4 kills, it's just turned out that I've been on the losing side, and to be honest with you, a few times I've ended up last tank standing, surrounded by 2 or 3 heavies, and in the SuperPershing you're not going to last very long in a situation like that, and so I thought they wouldn't be necessarily so interesting to show. So that's the reason why I've showed you the ones that I have. And also it's been interesting in the sense that it's shown some big hits from some TDs that the spaced armour has actually been successful in absorbing, and so those are the reasons why I chose those. So anyway, let's go straight into the final battle and see how we get on. Right, here we are at Mines. Not my most favourite map, I have to say.
Move out.
Although I do like this map with the lower tier tanks. It's a lot of fun. But anyway, we're here to see how the SuperPershing is working now that it's had its nerf. Okay, so I'm not going to go and faff around fighting over the high ground. I just want to park my my arse around here and see what's coming around this way. Let's do a little tree felling while we're at it. It looks like our guys have grabbed the high ground. There's only a couple of us pushing around this side, so we'll tentatively move forward. See how we get on. Okay, so we got an AMX 5100 there. See if we can't manoeuvre around a bit so we can get a side on his a shot on his side maybe. Can we? I rushed that shot and missed it. That was a waste.
Enemy armor is hit.
Well, that's a better shot. I guess the E25 wanted him dead, so that worked. Okay, so it looks like most of their tanks went the other route, so it's making our approach nice and easy. There's a very heavily wounded T34 over there. Can we maybe get a shot on him? Only his turret. I'm not going to have no joy with that. Not with this gun anyway. Now, if he was to be kind enough to let me see some of his hull, that may be a different proposition. Can we? It's angled.
We didn't even scratch them.
Oh my god, here we go. I'm gonna take a hit here, I can see it. Well, we killed him, but we took a painful hit in the process. Yeah, he's took a bit of a lump out of us, but let's see. So we got a GW Tiger P sitting up here, and I'm gonna. Can I get him? Somebody beeped it. So I'm gonna use this Hulk here as a bit of protection. Took a bounce there, which is good. That looks like that might have been off of the upper spaced armour. Let's sit here grabbing the cap and make him come to me. I've got an IS-3 now. That gun I'm concerned about.
That one didn't go through.
Yeah, I had a feeling that wouldn't pen. Let's try some premium. No, we tracked him, I think.
The loader's hit.
Ouch.
He's moving slowly.
Okay, he's I think he hit us in the upper turret there. He's gone, so that's good. Just
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
and killed two. So, and both of their tanks are over there. I've got no chance of reaching it, so I'm just going to sit here, grab the cap, and wait to see if my teammates can take them out first. Let's play pushy with the wreck. Well, not a very eventful match. We did manage to get 2 kills. And a nice victory. Okay, so how did we do? Well, we spotted 1. We had 4 assists. We critically damaged 1, damaging 3, and had 2 kills. We fired 8 rounds, had 6 hits, but only 4 penetrations. A total of 64,041 credits, with XP of 743, and on a daily double that would be 1,014. Right guys, that's it for this review. Thank you for watching, and if you managed to make it all the way through to the end, thank you for sticking with it. If you enjoyed the video, it would be nice if you would please consider to click the like. It would be very helpful to me if you could, but only if you like it, so there you go. Anyway guys, you have fun out there in the wonderful world of tanks, and I will catch you in my next review.